Hello again, friends. Today we are going to be building the constructicons combiner, known as Devastator. If you saw last video, this is where the big uh, two-sided uh, instructions are. Oh boy, we got a lot of work to do. Anyway, first things first. We got a hook here. Hook from last video. Anyway, so we need to raise up the little entire thing right here. Is a little. Raise it up a tiny bit. Flip. Hold up, let me see this correctly. So turn this way. And then unpeg his hand from like there. And now you raise up his hook. Extend it out. And fold that hook over. And now you flip this piece from the middle up. And fold that up. Wait, it's not supposed to go all the way up. Yeah, it's just supposed to go like that. Anyway. Now we're supposed to take both of these silver pieces from below and extend them forward, like so. So you're supposed to just... So it's connected like... Hold on, I'm confused. What do I do? Ah. Okay, well anyway, I think it's how it needs to be. So that extends out a bit. So there we go. That extends out a bit, as well as telling me. And this also extends out a bit. So now they're to the size of it more. So I've got this big piece in the center. So now it looks like that for a moment. I need to look at the instructions more. Ah, I see. Yeah. So now this need to go up a bit. But now you can send this all the way behind him. Like so. So now it's like that next to him. And now you can just extend that forward. So now we got the big hook in front of him now. And now same thing with this side. You can straighten it out. Alright, so that needs to go in place. These can go down. That can go to the side now. And depressed into it. Oh right, I need to take off his gun. That's probably what was messing me up. By the way, now these both need to aim down, and this piece needs to connect to the side now, too. And then connect the other piece on the other side. So now it should look like this. From the side and the other side, having that big thing sticking out the end. Anyway, now you can raise this up fully and connect it into place. And connect into place. Hold on, it's not there it is. It connected finally. There we go. So now it connects into place. You could spin it around. So now it's in the front there. And this is all we need for the moment of this guy. Now, it's Longhaul's turn. So first things first, pull back the dump truck stuff. And then you could separate these black pieces from the rest of it. Just out to the side of it. Not completely, but just out to the side of it. Slip it underneath him. Like you're transforming him a little. So his hands are now underneath his wheels. Flip his wheels out to the side. So you have his arms. And then get his arms into position where they're supposed to go. And now you just straighten down his arms. Rotate them so that they're facing, little pegs on them are facing outward. And now you flip them around and connect to the back over here. So you flip it around and connect the back right there. Well, anyway, it's supposed to flip around and Just stop doing that. Connect, you stupid thing. Okay, this is oddly a hard part. Uh, Basically, his arms need to connect into his shoulder from behind. One sec, I'm gonna try to get this. Oh, I fixed it. It wasn't all the way up. There we go. That's why I wasn't going in. It wasn't all the way connected underneath. Anyway, so now that it looks like this. A little L shape to his will. And now it should just... That's not what I was trying to do. Go back up. No, that's not what I was trying to do either. Stop that. Goes there. And now it needs to connect into the side panel of his car there. So now it's connected there. I need to connect here. There we go. And there we go. So now it's all connected there. It's not going anywhere. So right now these could flip. Now these could flip like so. And he just sits like that now. I think is what it's telling me. Yeah, it looks like what it's telling me. So now it can connect upward and connect like that. Now this top piece of its top of his car can go up, pull down, and back up on it. And now this could just flip down on top of that. So now it's got a real flat top there. And then of course you could pull up on these now and connect them into these little slits here on the top to make it even flatter. So that it's connected here and there. And now that's all you had to do for long haul. Now it's time for the thing we didn't really mention much last video, because it didn't turn into anything besides this, the trailer. So now it's the trailer's turn. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and remove everything off the trailer. Anyway, it's supposed to be just a trailer right now. So anyway, so the wheels are back here. We're supposed to raise this all up, like from the hitch, and just raise it all up. And now push that on, just flatten it. And now we raise it up fully. Not fully, but like that. Where one of them stays down. And now you snap this back piece together into the center and connect them together. And now this can fold out on top of that. And the hitch now sticks on top. So anyway, we're going to flip it over so the wheels are on top. Raise up these two panels here. Oh, that was in there. Anyway, raise up those panels on the back here. They were really wedged in there. So you got get them. At least on mine they are. They might be a little looser on yours, which may or may not be a bad thing. Ow. Bent my nail. Ow, that hurts. This thing hurt me twice as much as Superion hurt me. Ow. Anyway, now that that's down, you can pull these down. I believe is what it's telling me to do. I believe. I don't know entirely. 1 second. Yeah, it's what it's telling me. Alright, well, I'm not entirely sure. Floating land, as you can see, is a pair of legs. And the hitch is gonna attach somewhere. Okay, somehow these go down. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna look at the video to see if I'm doing this correctly, because I might be stupid. And I don't want to break this. So 1 second. I'm gonna watch a video real quick. Yeah, hi, I'm back. Anyway, yeah, I'm an idiot. So they need to go down like this. They need to stay like this. Good. That's where it needed to be. Anyway, so the skirts down there can connect together. And then wait a minute, no, it's supposed to go down. like so. That's how it's supposed to go. And then these on top combine together. Yeah, I would have broke it if I continued to tug on this because it wasn't supposed to be tugged. It was supposed to be turned, which was confusing me. So anyway, legs. So now it is telling us what to do with all three of these pieces. So Hook, Long Haul, and his trailer. We're gonna take a long haul and we're gonna take hooks. Now what the instructions say to do with him is to hold on, let me see. Oh, I missed a step on Hook. So there's this little piece in his chest. That piece needs to come out. And there's like a little peg there. You can see his little peg. And a little tiny peg fits into this hole on top of Long Haul. So now you just gotta connect that into place and then just push that all down. So now that's all connected together mostly. I say mostly because not all connected. Okay, hold up. I think I'm missing something else. Okay, so these were supposed to go back in for some reason. I don't think it told me to do that. It did somewhere that shows it's supposed to. Oh, I am missing some instructions on this. I completely missed. Uh, okay, so pull this up. And then pull this out. And then connect that. Boom, you got Devastator's face. And then it tells me to do that. You can put in the arms if you accidentally put the arms out. Connect that piece back in. I already did. Fold that piece out. And now there's a little piece here. that needs to come out on the sides. And it connects like so. So now there's like a little piece here. This piece right here that connected. And apparently, there's one on the other side too that needs to come out. So this raises up, and this folds out, and that clamps down back on top of it. And now he's done. I am stupid tonight. I did not see none of that. There was more instructions I did not see on him. I did not know that. I was trying to connect a circle into a square hole, pretty much. So anyway, now I need to clamp this down and clamp this into place and just line everything up to get it all into place. Connect that one in there too, along with the piece in the center. I can go in and boom. Actually, not boom yet. Hold on. Need to get this in the right place. There we go. And boom, he is now fully connected. Hook is now fully connected to long haul. And we get this big block at the moment with his head. And now we connect both of these guys to this by putting this into the center here. So this guy will line up quick. So just connect it in there somehow. Yeah, so it's supposed to connect in. Wait, hold up. So this has to connect into this hole right here. Thing is, it don't go in the hole. So I got to figure out how to get this guy into that. Yeah, this long haul has to go farther back of it. go. Now it should be good. I hope. So I gotta try again to get this in here. Oh, okay, so the little back piece connects into the back piece here. So that's good to know, but I gotta get this in here. So this has to get in. Okay, 1 second. I gotta figure this out. Because that goes there. Everything on top's connected. So I need to figure out how to get him to connect the rest away. Like if this works, I can connect it. Oh, now I don't connect. Stupid thing. I don't understand. So this is meant to connect. Oh, great. The recording stopped working, so all you hear is my voice. That is fun. I'll fix that right now. Yeah, hi, I'm going insane. Uh, so this has gotta connect into this hole with his head, and this little thing needs to go into that hole, but it's not going in. So I am going to quickly move this, or at least try, a little back. Just a little back. Because if I can get that a little back, I can shove it in here. I'm pausing the video again, because I can't figure that out. Anyway, watching the recording did not help. It is just telling me the exact same thing. idea. Gonna lower that a bit so that this can try to extend in from it and then slide into place. So if I can get that in first. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go, finally. I got it. I had to put a ton of force on that. But it's in there. It's in there now, finally. Finally, finally. So now, this can raise up a bit. One second, I'm gonna need to... You gotta be kidding me. Again? Already? You are kidding me. Yeah, hi, hello. Anyway, legs are attached now, finally. I had to put a ton of force and stick the back in first, and then just shove the front into it. Anyway, this isn't even the entire body yet, because I've messed up this little back panel, so I gotta figure out how to reconnect that together. But as of right now, I don't know what to do here. So I am retracing my steps to see what I need to do. And I will be back in view once I figure that out. It's straight up like this. And then clashes in on itself. It clashes in on itself again. Okay, figured it out. Now it's that. I can connect the back to it. And there we go. The backpack is connected to long haul. The back of the legs are connected to long haul now. Finally, this is all done. Anyway, now I could turn over the instructions for the entire other half. So now, I don't gotta deal with this anymore for the moment. I gotta deal with Scavenger. So, raise it up fully, and just lay his excavator all the way down. Spread his legs, or should I say his treads. And then there's a panel here that, oh, disconnects and pulls all the way out. Why did it do it a third time? Are you kidding me? I am redoing this. I do not care. I am redoing it. Redoing all of Scavenger, because I do not care. I am showing you guys this. Okay, anyway, this. Fold it all the way up, spread his legs, or should I say the treads. There's a little panel back here underneath him. Raise that up all the way. So now it looks like this. He has this big thing in between him. So he's upside down in the image. So now this needs to raise up. Then there's a thing here on the side of his leg on the inside that can come out. I don't know if you've seen that, there's a little thing there. So anyway, that's in there now. And the other thing it said was to put that sideways, I believe. Yeah, it said to turn that sideways. And now, with that forward, we can now connect these together and connect his foot with that panel we just put in there. Yeah, there we go. So now we got an arm. I hate my computer. Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna now disconnect it a bit because I know you've seen this bit. So basically, you tilt his foot over and connect them together and put that little piece into his foot. And now you should have a arm of Devastator. Just a arm. So Scavenger is now done. He's an arm now. Wait, he ain't done yet. This needs to turn. So now he's an arm. Next one it says to do is Bone Crusher. So Bone Crusher, spread his legs. Or treads, whatever you want to call it. Flip this big panel thing back. It needs to go all the way back. So just behind him. So it should look like this now. And then you... Same thing. There's like a little tiny secret panel over here on the side of his leg. You can pull that out. And boom, there's a tiny little secret panel there. And then you tilt his other leg inward. And then you fold them together again. And connect those together. So now that they're connected together, like this. And we rotate this, I believe. So that the circle is facing forward? Yeah, so it looks like that. And that's Bone Crusher done into another arm. Now it's time for Scrapper. I'm gonna go ahead and take off his guns and put him over here. So like Scrapper, there's a little tiny thing here in front of him, in the middle of this. So this can go down and connect into there. Then you can raise up his lift thing. Pull apart his arms from the vehicle. Flip him around. So now it looks like this. So now you connect them again to his body from this angle. And now these turn around to go forward. And then face back instead. And then you can open the fists onto the back. You pull back on the top back of his vehicle. It's telling me to do something with this, but I'm not entirely sure. Um, anyway, I think it's telling me to turn it. The little thing people sit in. And that's Scrapper done into a leg. And now, of course, we've got Mixmaster. So anyway, we pull the front bit of his vehicle forward. Because, like, there's a little bit of a thing here in front. So you just pull that all forward. Raise it up and over. And then just connect it to the top of the vehicle. So there's that now. And now we can go up behind him and pull down on these little things up here. And then down on these little things to make a hill. And you just have those all the way back down where the other ones went. And then you can just disconnect his arms and have him facing backwards of it. So his arms are now facing backwards of it. And that's another leg. Now it is time to combine them. So time for Scavenger. And he can just combine to be an arm. And just combine onto him. There we go. I had to snap it in there real good. So now Scavenger's an arm. And Bone Crusher can also be an arm by doing the exact same thing and snapping into place. There we go. So now we've got another arm for Devastator. Are you kidding me? It has done it again. Anyway, you just slide it into place here. And then Bone Crusher acts as an arm too. So he's got two arms now. Anyway, hi, it is still working. Okay. Now you can take these two things, if you haven't already, connect them, and then you can fold them inward, or out, I mean. Fold them out, and they can be fists. Do that on both of them. And then close a little nub on the ends if you didn't do that already. So then you can rotate them. And now that you have these, you can connect them into these little black things on the ends. So right here and right here, just connect them into that. And now we've got hands for Devastator. So now we got the arms for Devastator. So now let's see what we gotta do for the legs. Except we're not able to do the legs. We need to get this Decepticon piece and this piece and connect it into the side here. And this piece and connect it into the other side so that we have a big Decepticon logo with these fins on the sides. And once we got that, we can tab it in place into Bone Crusher's arm and Scrapper's arm. Scavenger. So just connect it into Bone Crusher, and then make sure it's connected into Scavenger as well. Hold on, I'm gonna connect it real quick. Hold on, I realized the things ain't actually in the hands. Okay, well, these pieces will be here for a moment because the hands weren't connected all the way. One second while I figure this out. There we go, finally. So there's one arm of Devastator completed. Finally. And the other is finally completed now too. So now that those are finished, I can connect those into Bone Crusher's arm. And connect these ones into Scavengers. There we go, finally. There we go. The big thing is on him now, finally. The big chest piece. Anyway, we are going to go ahead and get Scrapper here. And we're supposed to split the top of his, or the back of his car. And pick up a Devastator and bring him here. And then just connect around this little peg here. So there's that. So anyway, supposed to connect into here with the other thing. Alright, so that's gonna stop for a moment. Now it's gonna go back in. Anyway, I'm needing to figure out how to get this in here. Which is a little annoying, so I'm gonna move Mixmaster out of the way. Move all the little tiny guns out of the way. And try to figure out what I need. Oh, wait, I see. Never mind. So, after you do that, just connect the legs together again. So just connect the legs together again. There's a little tab over here. They just slide it in, not connect it in. Well, it's gonna do that. I don't have the other leg connected to it yet, which is a little annoying, but oh well. But anyway, the other leg, I believe. Okay, so we got to pull down. Hold on, I'm gonna lay him down. So for Mixmaster, we gotta pull down his little cement dumping part down and slide it into the back of his leg. Then reconnect it. Anyway, meet Devastator. And he's gonna be on my shelf fighting Superion. Superion. I don't know why I said his name weird. But anyway, you can take scrappers, big purple weapons, and connect them together, and then give them to Devastator. And once Devastator has those, he can just. So now Devastator has his big gun, his big purple gun. But if we turn him around, he's got weapon storage for all his Constructicon partners' uh, weapons on his back. So let's go ahead and see. So I'm going to go ahead and take off every single weapon of his Constructicons. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm missing some. Where are they? So I got scavengers, I got bone crushers. I know I have hook and long hauls. Huh? don't know where they went. That's a little concerning. Um, but anyway, look at Devastator here. But yeah, I got 1, 2, 3. Hook and long hauls, scavengers. Okay, I'm trying to see this. So, okay, well anyway, I'm gonna see what all I need. Never mind. Apparently there's only 6. Oh, I'm stupid. There's only 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, long haul, scavenger, hook. This is scrapper. I believe this to be bone. No, this is bone crusher, and this one is mix masters. But anyway, the places these things go, you could put a mix master gun on the bumper of mix master's car, just like in a headlight or something. Okay, well anyway, there we go. So now he's got a little tiny toe there. And now Hook's gun can be placed here. No, no, it can't. Because this ain't Hook's gun. And it was supposed to go on the front. So Hook's gun can be. No, it can't. So why is it lying to me? Unless it's saying scavengers. But that don't make sense either, because it's telling me to go somewhere it can't go. Um, okay, so it's not this one, and it's not this one. Oh, it's Bone Crusher's own gun can go on Bone Crusher. And then Scavenger's gun can go on Scavenger. I'll put upwards. So anyway, So Scavenger's Gun can go on him, Bone Crusher can go on him, Mixed Masters can go on him. But for the final 3 guns of Long Haul, Scrapper, and Hooks, their guns go right here on the backpack. So the first one can go right there. And then long hauls can go there. And then, of course, hooks can go up here on hook. Who would have thought? Okay, so that's gonna stay there and stay extended upwards. So anyway, meet the mighty Devastator. Now I know I said I don't like G1, but after watching the G1 movie countless times, I am beginning to like G1, and G1 Devastator don't look that bad. Do I still like Bayverse Devastator more? Yes. Does he look bad? No, not at all. He looks like a good little guy. But anyway, time to give you a size comparison against Superion. So I'm gonna have to move my computer back a bit for this. So I'm gonna have to move my computer back a little bit for this. Anyway, gonna get Superion off the shelf. So as you can see, Devastator's taller. And I know it might seem a little unfair that Superion is in a pose, but even then, Buddy is still smaller. Anyway, I'm gonna get these two in a cool pose to make it look like they're fighting. So anyway, Superion is getting ready to blast at him. So Devastator. gun's a little loose. So yeah, his gun's a little loose, but probably just store his gun somewhere because he don't really uh, do good with it unless it's in this hand. I haven't tested. Nope, still loose. Yep, you're going up on the shelf without it, or it's getting oh, that pinched. Hmm. That looks like a pretty cool pose, actually. Yeah, that looks stupid. I'll keep it behind him. But anyway, so basically he punches the gun, it shoots next to him, and he's gonna punch him back. Superior's gonna punch him too, but he doesn't realize that. He's focusing on the gun. Or, nah, I'm putting his guns on his leg. I'll give him a smaller gun. I feel like that would be funny. So his bigger blaster that he can't hold well is gonna go there, but he's gonna hold like his tiny little pistol. Actually, I'll just give his other gun to Bone Crusher. And he can just look like this, get ready to punch punch. Anyway, this is gonna be how he looks on the shelf now. Because I think this looks cool. Don't you think? Here's a better view of it. Let me just move the cord. Here's a better view of it. I'm gonna move Superion's head a bit. But don't you think that looks cool? Anyway, I'm gonna end the video here. Hope you like the two titans fighting. Cause this took an hour and a half to make. Ish. Kinda. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. Come talk, wizards. And hope you liked the good boy here of Constructicon. The Constructicon combiner from G1. Devastator's design. Devastator's G1 design. I'm going to turn this real quick. So now it's going to look a little cooler. Because to hook the shovel arm is up there. Anyway, I'm going to go and end the video. See you guys in the next video. Remember to subscribe, comment below if you liked Constructicons and Devastator. Or if you like the pose I put him in. Because I think it looks cool. Don't you? And, okay, there we go. Now he looks. Now he looks like he's getting ready to fight him. So, hope you like the Attack of the Giants over here. Just how they look. So anyway, see you guys in the next video. Remember to subscribe, and it's like the third time I'm doing the outro, so this time I'm just gonna say bye-bye, and end the video now. So, see you later. Have a good day, and see you later, friends. And please come talk, wizards. Seriously, please. Please.